Alright, hey, what's up people? VasqEazy here coming at you for another round of Deadly Premonition 2. And I'm picking up right where we left off. We just met up with the mysterious Professor R, aka, what was it, Leonard Doham? Leonard Doham, I believe. Helena Doham, if you want to get the full name. But essentially, we found out she's directly connected with the whatever happened to Lise Clarkson, as well as that her estranged father is none other than PJ Clarkson, the patriarch of the Clarkson family. So now we're going to be making our way over to the Clarkson mansion to confront them yet again, see where that takes us. So yeah, let's get to it. It's blast off time. Also, in the last episode, she drugged us for reasons and then disappeared. So now we're going to uncover a little bit more about what's going on, I imagine. Because in the first stream we did, in the first dungeon, we saw that Galena Clarkson murdered her daughter, the victim we're here for, and that Lena was watching the whole thing for some reason. So she's involved in this St. Rouge drug operation. We've got a lot of pieces, just don't know how they all fit together quite yet. But it's part of the intrigue, as it were. So let's go. On our trusty skateboard. Actually, what time is it? 8:14. At certain times of the day, that's when it becomes the other world. Kind of like in the first game, so... I'm curious as to whether or not I have enough time to make my way there. Is that enough time for me to skateboard, or should I wait a day? Okay, you know what? I'll do it first thing in the morning. Better safe than sorry. Also give me a chance to put on a good suit. So far, I gotta tell you, I'm enjoying this game. Not enjoying the frame rate. That's something that definitely needs to be worked on, but it is what it is for now. I'm not gonna wait. Too impatient for that. Okay, nobody there. I keep looking for that one dude. Oh, there it is.
Sure is some sun out there, ain't it, boss?
You check out the bathroom on the first floor yet, boss? That bathroom is my finest masterpiece. The most sublime spot in all the South. You might even call it art, if you're so inclined. Haha. Personally, I can't bear to do my business anywhere else. You experience what, it's like to free yourself in a sublime spot like that, you'll understand exactly what I mean. The greater the delivery, the greater the satisfaction. Sorry, I'll shut up now, boss. He's talking about taking a shit. In case you were wondering. Good talk. Although, I cannot help but agree with that sentiment. Gotta be honest, it's true. Alright, let's take a nap. Let's say... 12 o'clock is good. Hunger. Alright, let me get some damn food. Oh yeah, let me do it over here.
Now that's what I'm talking about. You can't get, so make sure you...
Yeah, we know. Let's go with the... Yeah, this should do the trick. Nothing new there. York enjoys the coffee.
Thanks, mister. Next time you get a hankering for old-time creep...
Okay, that's enough of that. Put on a good suit. Hey, looking good, man. Looking good. See, can I? Let me go ahead and get a good shave. Fresh and clean, baby. Now let's roll. Yeah, let me see if I can pick up some deodorant. I don't want no damn flies coming around.
Very good, sir. Please, come.
Let's see, where's the one? Where's the one? Let's go with some perfume. I already buy perfume. I think I did, but whatever.
Serving you is my... Please do...
Okay. Now we go. Do another quick travel. That's pretty close. Nope, not what I wanted. Nope, I'm going in the wrong direction. Okay. Now we're headed to the Clarksons.
3 lollipops. Don't mind me, Zach. This is how I wake myself up.
There's that black dot over there. Check out the black... Oh, that's probably just that thing. Never mind. Not gonna get distracted. Making our way to the Clarksons.
1 lollipop. 2
Ooh,
lollipops.
who's this?
3 lollipops. Don't mind me, Zach. This is how I wake myself up.
Oh, it's her. Well, first, just gonna save really quick. Because you never know what'll happen. Maybe this Clarkson mansion will be the next dungeon. And hey, while I'm here...
How's the investigation coming? Must be going well if you're on the case.
Damn right. I can't believe there was another death so soon. What a shock. Are you used to this sort of thing, Yorkie? Honestly, I'm having a tough time. I never thought it would be this hard to go on being optimistic. Okay, good talk. Now, no more distractions. On to the Clarkson. What's this? That's just the... Okay, that's just a briefcase. I don't need that. No more distractions.
Peaceful, Zach. Yes, I know. I know what you're about to say. But that's why we're here.
27.
protect
How
this
far
peace.
is this place? Holy shit. Good God. Alright, whatever. We're doing this. It'll probably be like a fast travel spot around here anyway, so. We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
1 lollipop, 2 lollipops, 3 lollipops. Don't mind me, Zach. This is how I wake myself up.
Good to know. Well, it'll be smart to wait till the morning. Oh, look, this dog. Lots of dogs.
Hey, Zach. No, nothing. Just felt like saying that. Zach, you're a coffee person, right? No sugar, only milk. Yes, I'm completely with you on that one.
I like how you can just keep doing this and it doesn't really affect your stamina at all. I feel like that was an oversight in the initial design of
This
the
town
game.
has a symbol. It's got to be that
Benefit.
bridge hanging over the bayou. Lift bridges are truly a rarity. Reminds me of Duluth, Minnesota. Remember what happened there? That man went to such great lengths to collect his victims' tongues. You know, the one who would French kiss them every day as they slowly decompose. As I drove him to the station after his arrest, he started lecturing me on the proper way to give someone a kiss. Anyway, back to Duluth. They have a famous lift bridge there called the Aerial Lift Bridge. The lift bridge here is the first one we've seen since then, but this one looks a lot smaller than the aerial lift bridge. Its smaller size was most likely chosen due to the width of the river and the sea level of this area. The height and structure of a bridge is what determines which sort of boats can travel down the river. Normal bridges' base heights are set at a higher point so that boats can freely pass underneath them, but I imagine it would be difficult to create a bridge with a large arch here due to the river width and the sea level. That's why we're seeing all these mobile bridges, such as lift bridges and drawbridges around here. As far as Louisiana goes, it appears that they've built mobile bridges over most of the bayous. Fascinating, isn't it, Zach? So many different types of bridges. I'm
not
curious
that
to learn
fascinating.
even more about bridges now. Let's do some detailed research next time we get the chance.
Over 25 miles. Cool. You know, I gotta say this.
No, nothing. Just felt like saying that.
Yeah. If this was really Louisiana, this dude was skateboarding in the middle of the day like this, wearing a suit like that, all black. Gotta imagine. He'd be sweating like a
So,
mother.
what do you think of it? Yes, we're talking about him.
Bad.
Is the
Trust me.
skeletal gentleman friend or foe? Or does he merely exist outside the realms of Uther? Still too early to tell, but it's clear that he'll be the key to uncovering this case's mysteries. That's what my soul tells me. By the way, Zach, Hoongan feels very familiar to me. You might even say he reminds me of someone. Yes, I think I see the connection. A cheerful, wise, yet also mysterious African-American who appeared in a variety
He's
of
talking about
different
Forrest
films.
Whitaker. We already did this
Might be
one.
overlapping him with the skeleton gentleman. Do you remember his name?
Hey. Won't have to do that one again. Cool. Now here we go. Back to business. The Clarksons. The Oak Castle. Can I skateboard there? Got a lot of men hanging around. Hello, NPC. How you doing? Very unique pose you got going on there. All right, moving on. This is probably going to be a cutscene. Ooh, never mind. Here we go. Straight up dungeon. I like it. See, I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting like this whole big thing, the spiel, but between me and Clarkson, but no. Straight to the dungeon. I like it. Gonna be an action-packed episode. Let's do it.
Zach, it's a singularity. The Oracle was right on the mark.
Damn right.
The mouth to the other world is open, ready to swallow. I think this case is finally starting to come together. Here we go again, Zach. You're as excited as I am, aren't you?
Damn right.
You don't have to explain everything. No need for words right now.
Time for action, not words.
Not while this eccentric, provocative experience is begging us to come inside.
Who doesn't like to come inside? I agree. Alright, action! We're doing a thing, baby. Finally get to shoot people in the face. Oh, I shot you in the face. What are you doing? That was a headshot. You gotta give me that. That was a total headshot. Whatever. He's still dead. That's all that counts. Also, I gotta say this. This game gives you a shit ton of bullets. Like, goddamn. That's not very in line with survival horror. Survival horror, they gotta give you like a finite amount of bullets. Like, they gotta make finding bullets something you conserve. Thus, survival. Conserve bullets. Oh, buddy, you are... Okay, I'm gonna go outside and give myself a little bit of room here. Okay, that was a headshot. Oh, there's another one. Behind the door. He's stuck. Okay, let me give me some room here. Cool, new enemy. Way to keep it interesting. Okay, I don't need to reload. Oh, were there any boxes I missed? Nope, no, those were just... Okay. Oh, there's one. Alright, guy, I see you. Anybody over here? Nope. The only one that spawned. Let me check this other side first. Oh, somebody spawned. Come on, guy. Is he saying snap? Oh, snap! It's a weird thing to cry out when you're dying. Like in the first game it was, I don't want to die! And this one is, snap! Let's see if he says it. Snap! Yeah, see? Like, snap! Okay, is this where I'm supposed to be going? I don't know. Actually, yeah, let me go check it out just while I'm here. Okay, there's another room to check out there. Alright, let me go to this other section first. There might be some goodies I missed. Alright, you turn around, bitch. Yeah. Yeah, you sound all tough, but you got something on your back. Not so big now, are you? He wasn't. Okay. Cup of coffee. Ooh. That's something. And what's over here? Is there going to be an enemy that spawns? Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is. Now, what do we have here? Okay, there's a lot of different diverging paths. Okay, yeah, I see you guys. Bitch! Talking all that shit. Keep talking, bitch. Kinda wish I had a map in this game. This level is looking a little bit more in depth than our previous venture. But explore we shall, because we are explorers. Alright, come on, you. Come on, guy. Turn this shit around. Maybe there's like different keys. And that's why you gotta explore the different sections to get the keys for like a locked door. Maybe that's what's happening. I don't know that for a fact, but it would be in line. You know, one thing I will say about not so much this game, because I don't know yet, but the first game was that it never really explains the enemies of the game. Like, you just have these weird shadow creatures, but you never explain why they're there. Like, what's the thought process there? They just exist to be enemies. I'm gonna explore this other section I ignored real quick because I don't know if there's something there. If there's not something there. Yeah, go ahead and spawn. Give myself a little bit of room. Shoot him in the dick. Like it just stands there. You know, if you really want a decent... Oh, what the shit is that? A lock. Oh, I get it, because he's chained up, so the lock is the bad guy. Makes sense. Yeah, if you want to do decent level design, what you gotta do is you gotta lock the door as soon as I walk in. So that way, I can't, like, back out like a bitch like I've been doing. Like, it forces me to stay into this tight spot, maneuver around it, fight. That's good level design. But hey, you know, it's easy to judge from the outside. You know, making a video game is not easy work. Never said it was, so everybody's a critic. But I still appreciate the work that's put in, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Go ahead and spawn. This is what I'm talking about right here. They spawn, I leave, give myself some room. There you go. Okay, don't need to reload. Okay, so this was just boxes. There was nothing special here. Pretty good items, though. I'll take them. Nothing else respawns. Okay, and let's go back to that one section. Assuming I can find it. Because there are no damn maps in this game. Okay, it's over here, right? No, it's over here. Oh god, what the hell? Oh, see? I gave them my criticism and they used it. Come on. I know you stepped through. Come on. Come on, guy. Oh, it's a lock. Did you just say he wants to cut it off? I don't know what he wants to cut off, but he ain't cutting off shit. Alright, lock guy. Maybe that's what this guy does. He just drops those lock monsters. Oh, you dick. Okay, come on. Turn around. And there we go. Nice. Anything else? Ooh, one over here. Ooh, hey, buddy. That was easy. Another cup of coffee. Actually, we'll go ahead and drink a cup of coffee. Get a little bit of health back, because that's how it works. Plus, I got a lot of items too. I got to slim it down. Okay, that didn't do anything. What about a can of soda? Oh, that's drowsiness. I'll eat one of these. Sunscreen. Let's see, what can I use? What can I use? Yeah, I'll use one of these. Okay. Reduce my inventory a little bit. Let's move on. Is this going to be a boss fight? I think this is going to be a boss fight. Let's see. I'm in a kitchen.
Zach, do you feel it? Something happened here.
But what?
It's the same feeling I got when we entered the place where Lise died.
Oh, it's going to be a different scene. But what?
Professor R, Lena, came in here alone. It looks like nothing but a suicide attempt to me. Did she have some trick up her sleeve?
Profiling. Go. First, let me go ahead and put some items away. Because like I said before, I got a little bit too much stuff. I don't think I need all these bullets, at least not for now. Yeah, I think I'm okay. Put away some of these. I don't need the large one. And what else? I'll put this away. Sunscreen. Do I get sunburn in this game? I guess I do. Didn't even know. Okay. That's good enough for me. Let's go ahead and save before I do anything. Now let's see what we got here. Okay, got looks like they're all pointing guns at her. She's pointing a gun at old daddy over here. And what do you got? What can I look at you?
They certainly look a little rough around the edges. perhaps we should just call them the Clarkson gang. They're holding their weapons like total amateurs, which means they must not have had any formal training.
That guy especially. What is he doing?
Even if they came rushing in all at once, they'd still be no match for us. Maybe the Clarksons aren't as fearsome as the rumors make them out to be. Or perhaps they've fallen into such a decline that they can't even manage their own allies any longer.
It's possible.
Now you decide to come back, huh? What for? I know you've been hiding from me. Planning God knows what. Too bad it ain't gonna amount to anything. It don't matter what you do. The Clarkson family is already on its last legs. After only a single century, we're on the verge of losing all that power our ancestors built up for us. Ever since the day you left home, that was the beginning of the end.
Okay. Oop. Did not mean to do that. We got a bomb right there. Now let's see what you have to say.
Philip J. Clarkson. The horrible father that Professor R spoke of. Of course, he looks perfectly calm. It's hard to believe that it's only my second time seeing him. He's an overwhelming man, Zach.
Yes, I abandoned my family. But that has nothing to do with the Clarksons' downfall. It's much more complicated than that.
Clearly.
Oh, I agree. It's a hell of a lot more complicated. Just look at these assholes. They're so goddamn stupid. They won't even shit unless I tell them to do it. And you know what? Back in the old days, that was A-okay. Don't like someone, beat the piss out of them. Need something? Steal it from the sucker next door. Life was so much simpler back then. And time flowed in proper accordance with human behavior. But now... it's all so complicated now. Everything's changed.
Okay, let's see what you got to say.
That face, Zach. She looks so calm and collected. Perhaps she intended to take her own life after she murdered Philip. But that wouldn't solve anything. We know how calculating she is. Surely she must have understood that.
The legacy of the Clarksons is like a candle in the wind. A sad vestige of what it used to be. But it's not completely dead yet.
So what? You came here to snuff it out yourself?
Oh, no. I didn't come to snuff anything out. I came to make it burn red once more.
What in hell is with you? Did that red powder finally make you lose your mind?
Okay. And what about... There's clearly this one last here. Looks like a bomb.
Zach, that's a miniature bomb. Lena must have set it here. Is this her trump card? It looks pretty elaborate. Another accolade for the professor. She also displayed expert precision when she used that fire to make my cocktail. Her wisdom gave birth to San Rouge. She must also have an advanced understanding of chemistry. I just hope she hasn't laid any other traps for us up ahead.
Just like you said, times have changed. You've gotten old. Your power is waning. But I'm not going to let things end here. After you and all the old tumors die, the goddess will take control of Lucare, and all of Louisiana for that matter. The Goddess of Fertility, with all her newfound might.
And who's that supposed to be? You? Ha! That's a good one. You know, you're just as dumb as everyone else. You never see things for how they really are. Oh, no. Here, go on. Take my life. You can have it. Do whatever you want with me. But don't you forget. That's Clarkson blood you got running through those veins. Oh, you took the long way to it. But it looks like you be inheriting our legacy after all. Just like I always wanted you to.
Oh, I won't be inheriting anything.
What?
I'm not the Goddess of Fertility either.
Well, then...
But I'm still powerful.
Alright then. Something happened.
Professor R fought hard in this hall. And the last gunshot we heard sounded ominous, Zach.
Did.
Everything she says seems to hint at some deeper meaning. The Goddess of Fertility taking over all of Louisiana with her newfound power? The details elude me, but she's clearly plotting something big. But if she dies here, she'll never be able to complete it. Why risk it then? Oh well. Let's continue on, Zach. I'm sure we'll find the answer once we reach the inner sanctum.
Oh look, we got items. First aid kits. Rubber bullets. Alright, so I'm guessing this is a pretty good indicator that we are about to encounter a boss fight. I don't know that for a fact. But all these health items, it's kind of a dead giveaway. Just a little bit. So let's see what happens. Alright, this one. Hold on to this. Take this out. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. I don't know that for a fact, but I think so. Just gonna do a quick save. I wonder if we're gonna be fighting Professor R now. If that's the boss. Or if it's someone else. PJ Clarkson make it out of that little Mexican standoff they had going on there? Huh. I guess that wasn't really a Mexican standoff. Mexican standoff would be everybody holding a gun at each other. But it was still a standoff. Nope. More level. Okay, come on, guys. I'm guessing at some point what they'll start doing is spawning bad guys both in front and behind you like they just did right there. Bitch! There you go. Now there's gonna be more enemies. Yep. Here we go. Come on. Come on. This guy's stuck behind the door. Let me see if I can shoot him. Through the door. Alright, bitch. Done and done. More enemies spawning. Yep. There's a couple of you. Okay, you're just gonna stay there. Bitch! You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and use one of those healing items. I mean, I have enough of them. Can't go through there quite yet. Come on. Okay. Is there anything else through here? No, that's just the way I came. And nothing over here either. Moving on. That was uneventful. Ooh, spawning again on me, ain't you? Ooh, buddy. Okay, let's go back with my previous strategy. Yeah, all that talk for nothing. Come get this headshot, bitch. Take this. Which one do I go through? Well, let's go through this one. What happened to that other door? It was blocked. Still blocked. So I'm guessing I gotta go to these other doors first before I can get through there. Kill them all. There you go. Process of elimination. Just had to eliminate everyone. Okay. Come on. Someone behind the door. Okay. That wasn't so bad. Have I run out of room in my inventory yet? I feel like I'm picking up a lot more stuff. Let's see what I got here. 30, yeah. Got a lot of stuff. Let's go ahead and drink one of these. Because why not? I have one of these too. I'll hold off on the rest for now. Come on, guy. Come on, turn around so I can shoot you in the face. Some of them take 3 bullets, the others take 2. The ones with the gold masks. Okay, a lot of enemies are gonna spawn in here. Just gonna... There we go. Stuck on the door. Come on. Shot him in the ass. Done. Okay. And there's the portal. Anybody gonna spawn? Nope. Let's roll. It's probably gonna be the boss fight. Let's see. Something's going to happen. Okay, this is different.
This is a surprise. Zach.
You're surprised. This is my house.
You can see me.
And I can set foot wherever I please within my own house. Or is that against the law now, too, FBI?
Where's Professor R? I know she came here.
100 years ago, my father, Isaac Clarkson, came to this town and subjugated its people with his might. In time, he created an empire that put the entire southwest region of Louisiana right in the palm of his hand. Whenever any of his kin betrayed him, the shadows need a way of keeping the balance too, you see. That's why the severed roots exist. Sometimes they chop a fella's ears off, maybe scoop his eyes out. Then they chop off all the limbs. Either way, they all ended up looking the same in the end. No different from mixing up the ingredients in your food. But this is sick. Why would any soul ever need to line up the stumps all neat like this? What's happening in Lucari right now ain't right. It ain't nothing like what we got up to back in my day. You know, kinda feels like what you call pure evil. I'll be real honest here. Right now, I'm afraid. The evil that's taking this era by the balls is trying to gobble up Lucari too. Francis York Morgan, just what in hell did you come to this town for?
Well, I hate to rain on your sensational parade of a monologue, but my answer is simple.
That was a pretty long monologue, the longest we've encountered so far, but...
I came here chasing a drug called Sang Rouge that's been steadily permeating the southern states. And I plan to arrest all the perpetrators involved in the name of justice.
Oh, you sure sound like a devil, all right.
So be it. You're free to interpret my words any way you like.
Well, interpret this. You've come here to bring death and destruction to our town, or my name isn't P.J. Clarkson. You leave a mountain of corpses in your wake. So go on and suffer in the name of justice or whatever you want to call it.
Zach, I'm willing to do whatever it takes to prove that we fight on the side of justice. But why was Philip here in the first place? I thought we were inside her mind. No need to answer, Zach. The only reason this world's so fun is because of all the mysteries it holds.
So it looks like our boss fight might be P.J. Clarkson instead. That makes it slightly more interesting. Ooh, save spot. Let's look at this. Can I look at this? Okay, Galena's doll. The doll Galena was looking for kind of looks like Lise. Oh, that's for that side quest. But she's dead, so... Huh. Zach, I think this might be the doll that Galena was looking for. Lise wasn't her dolly. Although, maybe they were both virtually the same thing to her. This doll must have symbolized a pure soul to Galena. It's already in pieces, though. And now, the owner of this doll no longer exists. But placing this in front of her grave doesn't seem like the right thing to do, does it? Besides, her body is still under police jurisdiction. What should we do now, Zach? Oh well. Zach, well, we'll just have to hold on to it for the time being. I'm sure we'll find a use for it eventually. Cool. Well, let's save, and I'm sure now we're going to do our boss fight thing. Pretty sure. I don't know. We'll see what's ahead. Never mind, not a boss fight. That's okay, I'll shoot more clowns in the face. I have no problem with that. this guy. Ooh, those ones exploded. Was not expecting that. Where are you, bastard? Turn around. Turn around so I can shoot you in the face. Oh, there's a lot of you. Oh, you bastards. What about you? Come on, guy. Alright, let's just go inside here. What about you? Always gotta make things so difficult. Let me check out the other area first, before I continue. Come on. That was easy. More of them. Alright, come on. Now one more. Come on, guy. Come on. Turn around. That was easy. Oh, there's one more door. I wonder if I should check out that other door I unlocked first. Might be some items in there. Nothing else. Give myself some room. Okay, see? Just posted right in front of me, didn't you? Someone behind that door. Come on, your turn. I imagine that's the other door. Oh, hey, another one. Oh, hey, I see you two guys. Alright, that's the door I can go through now, but let me check out this other door that I skipped. I wasn't sure if it was going to be important or not. This one right here. Oh God, you're right in front of me. That wasn't so bad. Come on. There's one behind the door. What do we have here? A lot of boxes. Actually, hold on. I feel like, again, my inventory is probably pretty saturated. Yes, it is. Gonna go ahead and make some room here. Sure. I don't need all this coffee. No one needs all this coffee. I don't know, a good kick. Got a whole combo. Alright, so that's what that section is. Let's go back. Which way was it? This way? No, it was not. Let's see what we got. Gonna have some enemies spawn. Give ourselves a little bit of distance. Come on, turn around. Oh, there's another one. I feel like there's another one behind that door. That dude was all talk. In we go. got nothing on me, man. Nothing on me. Alright, now this is probably the boss fight. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Let's see what we got. If it's a big open area, no, it's not the boss fight. You lying ass son of a bitch. Not important though. Cutscene.
I grew up in this room. As my back broke under all my father's expectations.
Your cocktail was delicious. So delicious, in fact, that it carried me off into a dream. Huh.
Okay, she's magic.
Professor R, what did you hope to achieve by coming back to this house? I don't believe for a moment that you'd ever risk your life just to get revenge on your father.
Leonard Clarkson. That was my name when I lived here. Everyone called me Lenny. My father taught me all sorts of things so that I would grow up to become a proper heir. How to manipulate people. How to properly use tools such as violence and rewards. But I could never bring myself to care about any of it.
You left this place in order to find your true self. But what did that achieve? In the end, you fell back into Lucare, and now you spend your time selling the new drug you created, preying on the weak. You and the Clarksons are exactly alike in that regard. No, you choose your victims indiscriminately, which makes you even uglier.
Some people find joy in ruining themselves, offering up their lives to whatever they worship. This cycle has repeated itself since long ago. To me, it's the most noble of actions. Surely you must agree, Agent Morgan.
Stop trying to rationalize your crimes with that dramatic gibberish. Vicissitudo, the Latin word used to describe a fluctuation between two polar opposites. Galena's body wasn't a declaration of war. It was this, wasn't it? Those severed roots were fakes. Who did you force to kill Galena?
I can't believe you figured out that much. You're dangerous.
What you're talking about is true madness, not some noble fairy tale.
You're going to shoot me. Okay. Go ahead and shoot. Come on! Shoot me! The Clarkson bloodline is cursed. It needs purification. A blood purge!
Okay then. Maybe she is the boss fight. More items. I think if you get excess items, they just automatically throw them into your toolbox. So, probably not any real need for item management. So I got to appreciate that. It's one thing I hate about a lot of these RPG type-ish games. Item management. Especially with the Witcher games. God, I hate always having to rearrange my items. It's too much time, too much work. So, that was a good choice for the game. Let's see. Now, is this going to be more dungeon or more the boss fight? I'm guessing this is going to be the boss fight. Oh, come on! It's a long dungeon. I'm not complaining. Keeping it moving. Alright, ooh, buddy. Just in time. But I shoot you in the ass. Just say I'm not free anymore? It's America, bitch! Damn right I'm free. Who else wants some? Huh? Ho-ho! Clearly you do. Ooh, buddy. Didn't see you there. Alright, let's go through here. I'm guessing I gotta kill some bad guys here before I can unlock that. Go ahead and spawn. There you go. There you go. I don't know what he wants to cut off, and I don't want to know. It ain't gonna happen. I got it. Okay. Okay, no need to reload. Go ahead and spawn. Oh, there aren't even that many enemies. That's easy. Ooh, buddy. Go, let go of the damn thing. I knew that was gonna happen. I just figured I'd be able to let go of it quickly. There. Let's try this again. Come on. Oh, I guess I gotta push it forward. Anything over here? Yes, there is. Let's go. Actually, yeah, let me go ahead and kill these guys. Go on, turn around. That was easy. Anything else over here? Ah, big boy. That was easy enough. Oh, shit. Did not see that guy. Oh, he paralyzed me. Dirty bastard. Let's go ahead and use one of these too, because got a lot of items. Might as well use them. Alright, come on. Okay. At least a few of those should have been headshots. I'm just putting that out there right now. What was this other section? I completely ignored one section over here. There was Yeah, it was under here. Is this big boy? Now there's someone under here. Go ahead and... see what's over here. Not really worth it, but I'll take it. Now let's explore the unknown. I'll come back to that. Okay, nothing there. Again, this game would have really benefited from less ammo. Conservation of ammo. That is the key to any survival horror game. Because right now I got like 300 bullets, and I'm killing these guys indiscriminately like it's nothing. You got to make me want to at least consider running past these guys. You know? That's how you make it make things interesting. Is it just this guy? Stop doing that. It's very annoying. Okay, let me go over here. Oh, one more. There you go. Easy. Did I reload? Yes, I did. What's over here? Stacked chairs. Why are there stacked chairs? Come on. Guy behind the door. Now it's your turn. Come on, guy. Done. Okay. Can I do anything with these chairs? No, I can't. Oh, what if I punch him? Punching does nothing. Good to know. Alright. This is either going to be another encounter with somebody. Oh, wait, no. Here's something that wasn't there before. I think we encountered that the last time we had a boss fight. So this just might be it. The encounter I was waiting for. And save spot. It's a dead giveaway. Dead giveaway for boss fight. Okay. This time, I'm surely right. So before the boss fight, we encounter this thing. Can I do anything with this? Can I punch it? I can't punch it. Okay, never mind. We're doing a thing. Boss fight, go. That's the same exact boss fight? You're not gonna... Oh, maybe it's... I fight this first, then it transforms into something else. Like it's a seedling, and then it sprouts from the tree a new, different boss. I'm guessing that's what's going to happen. Let's see.
Zach, here it is again. A red tree and a translucent cocoon. I think we've reached the core.
The Goddess of Fertility will descend into Lucare, and then the sweet fruit will be ours. Destruction is the first step to creation. Lisa's death sent everything into motion. There's no stopping it now. Her death proved how determined I am, how dedicated I am to all who trust in me. Alina and Lise, their deaths were not in vain. They led us to the harvest. The Clarkson blood curse will be washed away. Life must be sacrificed. Blood purge. Blood purge. Blood. Blood. I need blood!
Okay then. That was creepy, but I expected nothing less. I'm just gonna ignore you guys. Oh, you dick. Just ignore the small enemies, run around, and keep shooting the cocoon. Then it'll transform into something else. Oh, no you don't. Nope, you shut the hell up. Haha! Done and done. What else you got?
Galena and Lise, they're both dead. I can't turn back now! The Red Soul can't die here. You can't erase it! Blood Purge! The Blood Purge! We will create a new world! A new generation! The blood must be purified!
That's the true self you worked so hard to find. I'm sorry, Lena. I gave you far more credit than I ever should have.
The Clarksons have always been the chosen ones, proud souls, divine life-given form. But at some point, that blood became tainted. So I decided to reset it. I need to purify this corrupt blood for the one I love most. After I left home, I met the Red Soul and acquired a guide. And so I created the red powder and became an apostle for the red magic. The red powder transforms the body from within. It creates empowered souls, and mature souls are the greatest offering one can present to the goddess. Lise and Galena didn't lose their minds. They both died with honor.
Died with honor? Just how deluded are you? Dismembered them and strung up their bodies in the name of vapid symbolism. Where's the honor in that? So what if they said they wanted to die? Cultists have been saying that for centuries.
Silence! You will impede us no longer. You're always so smug. Oh, how I hate you. This is the last you'll ever see of my plan. Now die!
Well, that was creepy. Alright, crazy butterfly. Okay. Let's shoot your punk ass.
Back to dust you go!
What are you doing? Okay. Oh, I see what I gotta do. Should have saved up my stamina.
Fire and brimstone!
Dick! Some of those were headshots.
Fire and brimstone!
Oh, there we go.
Can stop my plan.
I'm doing a pretty good job so far. Those are clearly headshots. There we go.
Happening. I'm supposed to be invincible.
How's that working out for you?
Purification!
Nope. No, 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 no.
This is true immolation!
Shut the hell up. Okay, I can't shoot you anymore. Now I can. No, I can't.
Purification! If you
There
kill
we go.
me, no one will be left to tell you about the plan.
Well,
No. How could I lose? But it's too late. No one can stop my plan. Now. Not even me. Red Tree!
and that's the end of that chapter. In a minute. First, I'm going to pick up all the items that I ignored. Like this guy. And this guy. I know there's a couple other boxes. Yep, over here. Ooh. First aid kit medium. Alright, a little anticlimactic, but now, that's the end of that chapter. After the loading. Okay. Cutscene. He's still alive.
Lena, let go. I'm going to count to 3, then you're going to get down on the ground and put your hands behind your head. Got it?
See this? If I let go, the bomb in the fireplace will explode.
Do something smart for once, Lena. Detonating that bomb won't solve anything.
You're wrong, Agent Morgan. It'll give me the ending I've always dreamed of.
Leonard, you're wrong. Killing me won't bring back our family's prosperity.
No! I know I'm right!
You never change. Once you make up your mind, that single idea possesses you. It's almost like you're cursing yourself. Oh, my, always holding on to all your pain.
No! You're the one who's wrong!
When you first told me about the disparity
Let this play out.
between your mind and your body, I didn't know how to love you.
Stop it! I don't want to hear this!
But I always knew from the very start.
Stop talking!
There was something special inside you. I also know that you had any cause with your older sister. Your own flesh and blood.
Shut up!
I just didn't know how to treat you. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
Stop. Please.
I never, ever hated you. I always loved you. From the bottom of my...
I said shut up.
Don't, Lena!
This is necessary. All of the corrupt blood must die. The Clarksons' blood must be purged. Then, the purity that's left behind can rebuild the Clarksons' legacy.
Is that the Goddess of Fertility?
Go and see her with your own eyes. You're an FBI special agent. Surely you can find her. No one can stop my plan now. Not even me.
No, stop!
Patricia Clarkson.
Pa! Oh, Pa! Oh my God!
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Agent York? Can you hear me?
What is it, Patty? Where's Melvin?
Well, I don't know. He won't answer me, and he ain't at the sheriff's office either. What should I do? You think he got caught up in some kind of trouble?
Oh, shit! I got nothing now. I can't.
Patty, I need someone at the Clarksons' house ASAP. I don't care who you send. They can also ask Daniel Clarkson about the details once they get here. And you should also call an ambulance, just in case. Got it?
Huh? Sure.
I'm going to head straight over to the sheriff's office, Patty. Let's meet up there. Did you find Melvin?
Nope, I can't find either of them.
Either of them?
Yeah. When I went home, it wasn't just my daddy who was missing. Mama was gone too. This never happened before.
Zach, we need to stop Professor R's plan no matter what it takes. Relax, Patty. You don't need to worry about a thing. I'm sure that Melvin just stumbled across an important clue that's stolen his attention for now. And I'm sure he's protecting your mother while he's at it.
Oh, damn, my bad.
Let's just leave the investigation to the local police and rest for today.
Thank you
I
for the
need
heads
to
up.
prepare a report for the HQ anyway. How about staying with me in my room until we find them?
But...
You don't need to worry. I can't make you any homemade food, but I've got a first-class chef and a first-class concierge at my disposal. Oh, and a very affable bellboy. It's a lot of fun at that hotel.
But... Okay, I guess. Thanks, Agent York.
You're a lady, so you take the bed. Zach and I will be fine on the couch.
Okay then. So her parents have gone missing. That's never a good sign. Like I was saying before, because apparently it didn't get looked up. Hold on, free quests. Okay, I'm not going to do any of this right now. But it's good to know there are side quests available. Yeah, like I was saying before, a lot to digest from that previous scene. Apparently, I'm guessing Lise is the illegitimate, the daughter of Lena and Galena. Then, what else? Yeah, just very dark stuff. But hey, not as bad as The Last of Us 2. So, let's see. I'm guessing the ending of this episode is going to come to a close pretty quick. I mean, that happened in the last one. After we finished the boss fight, it was done. And then we fast forwarded back to the future. It's also telling the story overall, because in the future, Patricia's also missing. So, I'm curious to see how this plays out. Very curious. We'll go ahead and move along. Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to take the transportation. I'm just going to skateboard back. Beautiful day to go cruising around the city. Town. You know,
This town sure is peaceful, Zach. Yes, I know. I know what you're about to say. But that's why we're here. To protect this peace. Isn't that right, Zach?
who's that?
If this town has a symbol, it's got to be that bridge hanging over the bayou.
Who is that? Oh, it's the old lady. I don't want to talk to her.
1 lollipop? 2 lollipops? 3 lollipops? Don't mind me, Zach. This is how I wake myself up.
And here we are. Let me talk to this guy.
Why, hello, Mr. Morgan, sir. How may I serve you today?
Good day, sir. I assume you are enjoying the esteemed water pressure of our hotel? Unfortunately, it seems like the shower in my room is broken. I'm deeply sorry to hear that, Mr. Morgan. I'll call a specialist to have this matter sorted immediately. How long will it take to get it there? Well, I'm certain they'll be here by next week. Next week? Yes, sir, by next week without a doubt. Our hotel was built over 200 years ago, in a very classical way, I might add. Therefore, any manner of repairs or adjustments will require a very elite type of specialist. So, I have to wait until next week for you to repair my shower? Indeed, sir. Can't you just put me in a different room? All rooms in the hotel share the same source of water. Are there any other hotels in town? Our hotel is the only one in the Corée capable of offering you a comfortable stay, sir. You're very welcome. Hey! But if you're in a bit of a hurry, you might be able to adjust the water valve on the 3rd floor next to the kitchen. Please let me know if there is anything else I may do to be of service, Mr. Morgan, sir. He wants me to adjust the water valve on the 3rd floor? On my own? Zach, is this a nightmare? Wow. That is a terrible hotel right there. Just terrible. Okay, whatever. It's a side quest, let's just do the damn thing. Where is that, the water valve? Oh, this is easy enough. That should do it. There are so many pipes that I'm not sure which is the right one to touch, but I'm not sure to let me stop it. And I doubt that any hotel guest would ever complain about the shower pressure being too strong. Is that it? Zach, we're still missing some puzzle pieces. Here's something from the concierge. I gotta go back down and talk to the concierge again? Oh, this is gonna be a thing. Wait, what's going on? Oh, okay. We're doing the main story stuff now.
Zach, the Clarkson family tree is nothing like we thought it was. We need to reorganize everything we've uncovered so far. She was so tired she fell right to sleep. Hey, Zach. I'm in a very difficult spot right now. I feel like this case is heading in a direction that will be extremely unpleasant for her. I've never felt anything like this during any of our cases thus far.
Well, okay then. Alright, let me go back to this side quest. I guess now on top of being an FBI special agent, I'm also a babysitter.
Why, hello, Mr. Morgan, sir.
I'm deeply sorry, sir, but the shower specialist won't arrive until next week. I already tried to adjust the water valve on the 3rd floor. And this failed to fix the shower? Exactly. That's why I'm here talking to you right now. Unfortunately, I'm but a mere concierge. All I can do is wait for the specialist to arrive. Or perhaps the chef or the bellboy can help you think of an alternative situation. Here's something from the bellboy. Okay, let me talk to the bellboy.
Hey, bellboy, what's this balloon doing here?
Oh, hey there, boss. That balloon belongs to the transportation service.
The transportation service. Zach, we haven't seen a single taxi since we got to this town, have we?
Well, of course not. You won't find a single limo or taxi driving around this town.
What does the balloon call, then?
That'd be Wyvern.
Oh yeah, where did it
Wyvern? That...
Right on the money, boss.
Why are you helping her out?
Me? Oh, I'm just in it for the kickback, boss.
So calling her from here costs more than calling her from somewhere else?
Exactamundo. Although there are certain places that you can only get to from here.
I see. Zach, it looks like we've run into yet another unique rural custom.
Well, there you go. Now I know. And that is truly half the battle. Hey, come on, fix my damn shower. I'm sorry, but for me, broken shower, that is a, well, it depends on the broken. If I can't use it at all, yeah, that's a 1 star. If I only get cold water, I'm generous, so I'd say that's a 3-star rating. I mean, but they got to get other things right. You know what I mean? And the price, too.
How's the investigation coming? Must be going well if you're...
Yeah, okay, I don't need this.
Thanks for calling me. Wyvern, the new cutting-edge transportation.
Yeah, we've
now.
already been over this. Go away. Okay, so that didn't help. I guess calling the bellboy all it does is call that Wyvern service. So I'm going to go ahead and ignore that for now and go back to the main mission. Goddamn loading screen. Oh, well. Moving right along. Okay, like I was saying, main mission. Gonna go ahead and save here. What is the main mission anyway? Oh, yeah, it's just here. Evidence organization, start.
First, let's go back to the beginning. Lise Clarkson's body was found hanging under a bridge over the bayou, in a deserted spot close to where the bayou meets the Mississippi. The one who fired the pistol at Heaven surely had no idea what he would find there. Speaking of which, Zach, Chuck, the man who started this race we're running, what's his occupation?
Okay, crawfish farmer. Easy
That's
enough?
right. He's a crawfish farmer. And after chasing a poacher's boat that crossed over into his farmland, he went up the bayou and was fortunate enough to find Lisa's body. I doubt it was a very pleasant experience for him.
Eh.
But if not for his discovery, Lisa's body might have started rotting out there. He's a difficult person to be sure, but I don't think he's a bad guy. Chuck said something peculiar. He claimed the Clarksons were a little better when their son was still around. I don't know exactly what he meant, but we ended up meeting the person he was talking about, didn't we? Under very unexpected circumstances. Leonard Clarkson. He ran away from home, found his true self, then changed names. So, Zach, do you remember her name?
I do.
Helena Doman. The townspeople call her Lena. She was also known as Professor R while she plotted against the Clarksons. She's the mother of the new drug known as Sang Rouge. She must have also had a group of followers who worshipped her fanatically. I can see it now. Lena sprinkling down the red powder, corrupting every last pure and innocent girl in town.
That sounds terrible.
Lena mentioned her plan each time we met. She must have taken us for utter fools, Zach. She thought she was always one step ahead of us, and that we'd never see the full scope of her plan.
And now she's dead.
Well, her plan isn't complete yet, and I know we can still stop it.
Damn right.
That's why we need to learn all we can about her. Her alias was Professor R, and she was well learned in the areas of medicine and fire dynamics. By the way, Zach, do you remember what weapon Lena used to murder PJ?
It's a bomb.
Correct. She used a miniature bomb. To tell you the truth, she surprised me. That bomb was so well placed. It left hardly any damage on the building itself, yet still did amazing work on them. Lena should have used that brain of hers for something more productive than that saga of revenge.
Oh, you notice how it says eldest daughter unknown? That's clearly Melvin's wife, aka Patricia's mother. So,
for example, reviving Lucare's economy from the industrial sector. Widen your perspective, and you'll see that Louisiana is an industrial treasure trove. With her intelligence and her charisma, I'm sure she would have found some amazing opportunities. Such a tragedy. Zach, there's one more important matter we need to think about here. Galena Clarkson, who was murdered in jail. Her body was dismembered, then rearranged into a V shape. Patty and Melvin claimed it was a severed roots killing. But that doesn't make sense to me. And PJ Clarkson disapproved of it when I met him in the other world. He saw Galena's parts lined up and was overcome by an inexplicable fear. Tell me, who killed Galena?
okay, that's pretty on point. I'm gonna say this one.
Unfortunately, we don't have the answer to this one yet. And it's too big a problem to solve with mere speculation. The answer to this question may lead to a major turning point for this case, and the final turning point for this story. You know it's true, Zach.
Are we reaching endgame territory already?
I only hope it doesn't push us down an avenue we didn't plan on exploring.
Got $10 whole. Very nice. Unknown.
Hey, Zach. Do you remember PJ's last words? Lenny had intercourse with his older sister.
Gross.
His own flesh and blood. This means there's still one more person out there who inherited PJ's blood.
Oh, the older sister isn't Galena, which means Patricia is Lena's daughter. I see what's going on now. Okay. A little slow on the uptake, but I got it. Okay, so this is what's closing out the episode here. A little jazz scene. Let's just let this here play out.
Oh, fucking poachers, now I gotcha. Caught you red-handed.
Huh. I don't know. S, yet again. Still killing it, brah. 8 days passed. Well, yeah, I mean, 8 days had to have passed because I had to come back on Monday. So that's the game's fault, not mine. Completion time, 50. Okay, yeah, let's move on. And Devastator version, sharpshooter, good hygiene bonus. Well, gotta have good hygiene. It's important. Penalties, none. Okay, I'll take it. Go ahead and save. Actually, no, now that I think about it, I don't think the first game really... Well, no, I take that back. The first game did have boss fights. I think it was towards the end of the game, though. But did have boss fights. Okay, guys.
I'm almost there. Just... Please, someone, stop that noise.
That's weird. I'm sure that scene will make sense later on in the game. Back to the Future. Here we go. 2019. Oh, it was 2019. Thompsonville, suburb of Boston, Massachusetts.
Let me try and summarize this. Helena Doman was the mastermind behind the entire incident. But Helena Doman was actually P.J. Clarkson's son, who had severed ties with the family. Helena was also known as Professor R, the mother brain behind the drug known as Sang Rouge.
That's right.
She was responsible for everything?
Not everything, but most of it. Almost everything went according to her plan.
But if you'd already figured out that much, why did you continue to stay in Le Carré?
Because we had to.
You had to. Whatever for.
The goddess was still there.
The goddess?
The goddess of fertility.
Lise Clarkson's body.
Not her. She was as beautiful as a goddess, but she wasn't the goddess. She was just a tragic victim.
Then who is the goddess of fertility?
The person at the root of this case.
Is it some kind of metaphor? For example, the vast wealth that the red powder yielded.
The goddess of fertility embodied abundance on the outside, but on the inside, she was a hollow void. And that void was threatening to swallow up all of Le Carré
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Are you okay, Mr. Morgan?
Clearly not.
Morgan almost sounds like a prophet talking about the end of the world. Vague, elusive, and intent on deceiving those who listen. But every now and then he adds an interval of truth. Patricia Clarkson is one of those. She's something special. Something irreplaceable to him.
Jittering leg. Let's look at, Case of the jittering leg, isn't it? Which means the old messy letters, ash in the fireplace. Start with a jittering leg.
Instead of kicking your floor, perhaps it'd be wiser to invest in a soundproofing mat.
Are you irritated, Belle? Yes, of course you are. You think we lack a common human trait, and that bugs you. We're crazy. Human refuse. That's how we look to you, isn't it?
I would never go that far, but you did surprise me. Just doesn't seem like the kind of attitude one should display when in the company of others.
Yes.
Sorry, skip that.
It just made us remember a time when that noise kept ringing out, and we couldn't stop it. That flight from Newark Liberty to Seattle Tacoma.
I've been both those places.
It was the first flight we took as FBI agents.
I will say this, Newark, terrible airport. Horrible.
The plane was shaking violently due to turbulence. And when we looked to the side, we saw a young mother cradling a baby with a frightened look on her face.
Been through pretty turbulent airplane rides.
We got worried, so we spoke to her. Then the baby started crying. It was so loud, we couldn't resist plugging up our ears. And since it was so loud, the rest of the passengers started glaring at us. At first, the mother and I waved our hands, trying to quiet down the baby. But our efforts were in vain. It never stopped crying. The more our anxiety levels rose, the louder its cries grew, shrill and piercing, as if they were heralding the apocalypse. We were powerless, and the baby's mother was helplessly bewildered. Once the plane landed safely in Tacoma, the baby finally stopped crying. We heaved a sigh of relief and looked at the mother. Then she said, "Whose child is this?" We were shocked, so we asked her what was going on. Apparently, sometime after she boarded the flight, that baby randomly appeared on her lap. Then, it ordered her to call me over, and kept sitting there, as if nothing was wrong. Can you believe that, Belle? Bizarre, isn't it? While we were talking, the baby disappeared. The being responsible for all that loud, grating noise simply disappeared without a trace. Ever since then, whenever I hear a baby crying, I remember that bizarre experience. Well, what do you think, my fairy?
That's the type of dialogue I'd expect from a David Lynch movie. Just putting that out there right now.
Was it some sort of sign?
Sweary is clearly a fan of David Lynch. Yeah. That's my takeaway from that. And, I've been in experiences where, flights where babies are crying a lot. And when I was younger, it used to kind of piss me off. But as I've gotten a little bit older, a little bit more mature, I realize, you gotta be more empathetic to people like that. You could one day have a kid and need to travel on an airplane. Could happen to you, They're things you can't control. Be more understanding.
The logs in the center look far more burnt compared to the rest. Almost looks like they were used in conjunction with some kind of accelerant. Did you recently burn something there?
It's our fireplace. We're free to use it as we please.
I see traces of resin, which leads me to believe you burned up some sort of toxic substance. It doesn't matter what kind of fireplace you have. Burning anything other than firewood in it is dangerous. Next time, don't burn it up at home. Dispose of it like you would any other non-burnable refuse. Especially if it was something like a smartphone or a USB memory stick.
Non-burnable refuse like a smartphone? Let's be serious here, Belle. That's exactly the sort of data one needs to thoroughly immolate.
This is true.
Remember what you learned at Quantico.
That's right. You ever want to get rid of a hard drive? Burn the shit out of it. But if you ever want to get rid of a hard drive to the point where you need to burn the shit out of it, chances are you're doing something pretty messed up. So, hey, I guess that's probably not advice you should take.
By the way, you're still searching for Patricia, yes?
You don't need to worry about that. We're investigating. In fact, we've almost reached our goal. We just need to find some conclusive evidence.
Oh, we sincerely hope that's the case. Hard to believe, though. After all, so far you've just been barking up the wrong tree.
Barking up the wrong tree.
That's right. You shouldn't be wasting time here. You should be out there, looking for her.
Then I'll just ask you straight away. Do you know where she is?
No. We don't. But we can feel her. When we close our eyes and become one with the world. It's very faint, but we can see her. We can see Patricia.
Are you trying to distract me again? Or do you really expect me to believe you're clairvoyant or something?
What do you think we are, X-Men? It's metaphysical offender profiling.
He actually asked me where Patricia is? Does he have full confidence that we'll never find her? Fine. I can deal with that. I'll just ask him everything I can about the Le Carré case.
Okay then. Hey, where's my partner? He's still taking a shit?
This square area enclosed by milk cartons. Is it another sanctuary? The more I look around, the more I feel like there's some sort of system to all this. The sanctuary on this table. The fireplace sanctuary. And the milk carton sanctuary. They all lead into the room back there. And there's one more by the window, and yet another by my feet. Are they signs? Or is this all some sort of path?
Hey, Belle. Is that a serious question?
Of course it is.
We're drying them out. We line the milk cartons up to dry them out, so we can turn them into Halloween decorations.
Halloween? It's only January.
This is America, land of the free. Got a problem with that?
Well, he's got you there. Let's look at this one.
So you think Alina was murdered by Helena Doman, her own brother?
No, not her. Galena was someone else.
Then who killed her?
Who indeed?
It's written in the report, isn't it?
Ooh, see? Not gonna spoil it. I like it.
Yes. But I'm asking you. Would you mind answering me in your own words? You see, I find your entire story highly suspicious.
It's a complicated matter. Extremely complicated. By the way, how did the FBI find Lisa's body? After 14 whole years.
That's none of your business.
Are you saying they just happened to be investigating the Clarksons' cold storage warehouse by pure chance? That there was some undercover terrorism plot afoot there?
It's possible.
I said it's none of your business.
Well, then we'll just have to guess. It was an anonymous tip. A tip related to Saint Rouge. Did we hit the nail on the head, Belle?
Again with dark laughter.
But that's not what we want to know about. After all, the FBI gets hundreds of tips every day. Right, my fairy? It was always that way, even back when we were on duty. Here's what we really want to know. Why, out of all those tips, did you select that one? Would you tell us that much, Belle? What urged you to make a beeline straight for this case?
That's none of your business. Don't let him draw you into his game. Stay calm, Aaliyah Davis.
Psychological warfare. I like it. Pondering Aaliyah. Let's see.
Am I winning here, or... No, I need to stay positive. I have to solve this case, no matter what it takes. I can't lose courage here. The future influences the present just as much as the past. You asked me why I spent an entire 2 days observing you before I came to speak with you. Well, here's why. Over those 49 hours, I observed the intervals between your actions. When you were neither doing something nor doing nothing. I intently studied your intervals between action to action. And people reveal everything during the intervals between their actions. For example, when you eat alone versus eating with someone else. The most prominent differences always appear when someone either begins or finishes eating a meal. And since these are unconscious actions, they can't be consciously hidden. When you prepare to eat or finish eating. When you move in to clean up. When you pick up a book or close one. When human actions speak volumes. Not even the person doing the actions is conscious of them. That's what lies in those intervals. That's my modus operandi.
M.O.
And here's the conclusion it helped me reach. There's one other person in this house. Isn't there?
You're incredible, Belle. You outdid all our expectations. Impressive, to say the least. You're right, Belle. But only half right.
Half?
You should still be proud, though. Honestly, we never thought you'd make it this far. You've got real talent.
Most of what you say is If this goes to court, I won't let you claim that your testimony is inadmissible just because of your little indulgence there.
Fine by us. We can even put it in writing if you want. We won't run or hide. Will we, my fairy? Where's the paper? I know I had it around here somewhere. Where is it? Oh. We're fine.
Hey, everything okay? What's going on out here? Oh, don't tell me.
He's just suffering from nausea. I was more worried about you. You were in there for quite some time.
Yeah,
Dude
sorry.
blew up his
Ever since you got here, I've been all backed up.
Mr. Morgan, can you stand?
Oh. Is this a sign from the coffee? What could it be? What is it trying to tell me?
Dragonfly.
Think.
Is that a dragonfly?
Footsteps. Big footsteps. Footsteps. Big footsteps.
It's a hell of a message from your coffee, dude. I think we're going back to the past.
Some odd fella was following her around. Stalking her like.
The tall man.
That poor girl, Lise, she was a druggie. And she was into the really bad stuff.
The Red Soul has the power to amplify the unique characteristics we all possess, mentally and physically. That's why I created the Holy Red Powder.
You okay? Hey.
We're fine. Just feeling a little tired. Would you take us to get our medicine?
Sure. It's in the bathroom, right? Whew. Seems like he's calmed down a little. We should let him rest for a while.
One more step and I could have cornered Morgan. But so be it. I can still keep investigating even if the owner of this chair isn't present. Simon Jones, what a piece of work. How can anyone have such bad timing?
Wandering Simon, empty box, empty chair. Let's look at empty box.
Why do you think he's trying to survive so badly? What does he hope to achieve?
What do you mean?
He who has a why to live can bear almost any how.
No more Nietzsche. Please, just stop. I feel like my ears are gonna start bleeding.
Hey, Agent Jones. Want to know why I love Nietzsche's quotes so much?
Sure.
I first discovered Nietzsche in a shelter, After Katrina. At the time, I was shell-shocked, hopeless. I wanted to die. How could a 13-year-old girl go on living alone with her little brother? Then, in that shelter, I met a college professor. His school was damaged by the hurricane, too, and got closed down. He also lost his family, and was living there in the shelter, just like me. So we gradually started spending more time together. I'll never forget the 3 months I spent with him. He loved Nietzsche. And out of all of Nietzsche's quotes, there was one from Thus Spoke Zarathustra that he repeated over and over again. Better know nothing than half know many things. Better be a fool on one's own account than a sage on other people's approbation. I thought it was a strange quote to hear from a college professor, you know? Why would he think it would be good to be a fool? But I understand what he meant now. He was trying to encourage my little brother and I, so that we'd be able to bear the weight of the victim label that was about to be slapped onto us, so that we could go on respecting ourselves without ever succumbing to all the patronizers. After that, my grandmother in Lafayette took us in. And that was the last time I ever saw the professor. But whenever I quote Nietzsche, my memories of him come flowing back into my mind. And they give me the power I need to keep pressing on. So I'm going to keep quoting Nietzsche, just to make sure I don't forget my roots.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I think I get it now. Nietzsche is to you what pizza is to me.
That's not how it works.
Sorry for giving you a hard time about it. You are free to go on quoting him whenever you want, of course. I won't say another word.
Agent Jones, what the hell is wrong with you? How dare you compare Nietzsche with pizza?
I know, right? Stupid.
Oh, come on.
Shouldn't you look after him?
I gave him his meds and let him rest.
Let him rest where?
In the bathtub. It happened to have a blanket and a pillow in it.
What? But why?
I don't know. Maybe he sleeps in the tub. I feel like I saw that once in some vampire movie.
I don't know what you're talking about. More importantly, how long has he been like that?
It's stage 4 cancer. He's had it for a while now.
So that's what he's sick with. It is cancer. Okay. Now we know. Before, they didn't specify what disease he had. They just said, you know, he's sick. So now cancer, I'm guessing some type of lung cancer, maybe?
No. I'm talking about his face. It looks as white as a sheet. You can even see all his veins.
It is weird. Like, cancer didn't do that.
I've never heard of any cancer side effect like that.
Who knows? But now that you mention it, he started going really crazy around the beginning of December.
In what way?
He changed pizza places.
This better not be another joke.
It's not, really. It's not. Before December, he always used to order delivery from a Chicago-style joint all the way up near Medford.
Personally, not a big fan of Chicago-style pizza. That's just me.
But one day, he took one look at one of their trademarked red boxes and totally lost it.
Red, huh?
You better believe it. He started screaming gibberish at the pizza boy and chased him away. Next thing I know, I see him toss the pizza box out his window.
Do you think that's when his fear of red began surfacing more prominently?
Beats me. I mean, There isn't a better Chicago-style pizza place that delivers around this area. How could someone give up on that just because they don't like the box? I don't get it.
I mean, it's not even... How can you even call it pizza? It's like a... It's just... I don't know.
Were you serious for even a fraction of that story?
It's not bad. It's just not... It's different from what I would classify as pizza. That's my opinion. And finally...
Let me get one thing straight. You started this investigation based on an anonymous tip, right?
He was right.
What kind of a tip was it? Phone or mail?
What does that matter at this point?
This may surprise you, but these kinds of details really eat me up inside. I always get hung up on the most insignificant of details, especially during the most vital times. For example, you know how people go to bed early the night before they have a big job? That's exactly the time where I start focusing on meaningless nonsense. When did I last clip my nails? How long is my milk good for? I just can't help myself. I can't resist the need to know. It's just the way I am.
I used to be that kind of way, but instead when it comes to time, like I always needed to know what time it was at all times of the day. Because I always thought it had something going on at a specific time, and if I didn't know the right time, you know, it'd make me all nervous and stuff, but I broke out of that habit pretty quick.
It was sent in an envelope. Postmarked December 28th, sent out from Louisiana.
What did it have inside?
A postcard with a dragonfly on it, a wrapped sample of Sang Rouge, and a note.
What did it say?
Investigate the Clarksons. FK.
FK in the coffee. There you go.
That's it?
Yes, that's it.
I'm not going to spoil it, but I know what FK stands for.
Who's FK?
Anonymous tip, remember? It's obviously just a fake name.
Did you confirm that?
Of course I did. Louisiana has a population of 4.5 million. The FBI database has a list of 6,682 individuals whose initials are FK. 1 out of every 6 individuals is a child under the age of 14, born after 2005. The remaining 5,500 people include those whose initials changed after they married, or incarcerated individuals. After subtracting those, I was left with 3,800. That's when I stopped searching for FK, and I decided to change up my approach. It isn't important where the tip came from. All that matters is solving the case. I got this far by taking the most efficient route possible. Are you satisfied now?
Yeah. Thanks. I feel a lot better now. Yep, it all checks out.
Cool.
The letter that was delivered to me bore the Clarkson symbol. A postcard decorated with a dragonfly. The mark of the Clark, a single sheet of paper ordering me to investigate the Clarksons. And...
Okay, got a few things I can inspect here. Record collection, pile of DVDs, unfinished chess game. Oh wait, no, there's some on the floor there. Oh, there's a mess of piece of boxes. Now let's look at the unfinished... No, let's look at record collection.
Who collects vinyl in an age like this when you can stream just about anything?
Good question.
True. Morgan's got refined taste.
You really think so? Now, even I thought they were cool back when the vinyl revival first started. But now, every suburban mall has its own vinyl shop right next to the novelty store. At this point, it's become a solid component of modern snobism, which only makes them that much more uncool. People who know nothing about real music are buying them up just so they can decorate their walls with cute album art.
People who listen to vinyl records are kind of music snobs. Let's be honest with ourselves here. Not that it's
How
a bad
do you
thing.
ever have time to enjoy anything when you're always so busy putting people down?
Excuse me?
You're like IBS. You keep flaring up at the worst times and there's no end in sight.
Irritable bowel syndrome.
And when you're alone with Morgan, it's just an all-out war zone.
We're in the middle of a very important investigation right now. Don't you think we ought to take it seriously?
To me, it just looks like you're putting yourself under a lot of stress for no good reason. Why can't you, show a little humanity once in a while?
Does one need humanity in order to track down criminals?
Yes, one does. Or at least I do.
Well, I don't.
Come on, Aaliyah. I'm your partner, aren't I? For a few days, at the very least. I'm your invasive partner who has a passionate relationship with pizza, right? Why can't you just let me in on one thing you actually happen to enjoy? Oh, aside from Nietzsche, that is.
I'd really rather not.
Why do you always have to be so withdrawn?
I can't help it if there's certain things I don't like.
No, come on. There's got to be some kind of music you enjoy. This is a good chance to teach me a bit about yourself.
I said no.
Do you like Justin Bieber?
Too cute. Not my type.
Drake?
Who doesn't like Drake? Especially when it's featured on somebody else's song.
I've only ever listened to the hooks.
I mean, that's a pretty reasonable response.
Well then, Ariana Grande, Katy Perry.
Not a big fan of pop music.
Hell no! Am I done now?
Well then, what do you like?
I have to tell you?
Yes, you do.
Pink Floyd.
Old school. Okay.
No way. You're a prog rocker? Who turned you onto it? Your dad?
As far as I can remember, I've loved prog rock ever since I was born. That's just how music works, right? I mean, The Wall is by far my favorite album. Even to this day, I find it hard to believe that they made that in the 70s. It still sounds completely fresh and unique, as if it was just released yesterday, and... What?
No, I was just thinking, I wish Morgan could have been here for this.
Don't you dare tell him.
So that was that SR rapper. Pile of DVD. Let's look at the pile of DVDs.
Oh, Aaliyah. Getting curious now, huh? Here, I'll find one of my favorites for you. How about this one? Who Framed Roger Rabbit, directed by Robert Zemeckis.
It's alright.
It's a fantasy movie that mixes real actors with cartoons, using what we'd call CG these days, I guess.
I watched that when I was a kid. Watched it several times. My parents owned the VHS tape.
Yeah, I know that one. It's the one where Michael Jordan plays basketball with all the cartoon characters, right?
That is Space Jam.
What? No, that's Space Jam. It's not even the same director. And besides, that one has the Looney Tunes in it.
The Looney Tunes are in Roger Rabbit too.
Whatever. Either way, I'm not watching it.
Fine by me. You know, you're really lacking in the cute department.
Ooh.
Is that supposed to be an insult?
No, not at all. I'm just trying to help you turn a new leaf. I'm your invasive partner, remember?
Why do you care so much? I like myself just the way I am.
No, wrong answer. I think you could use a little more softness. You know what I mean? That would definitely make it easier for people to help you out, you know. You're flawless, intelligent, and charming. All you're missing is some soft spots.
Soft spots?
Yeah, you know, like when people find out a super serious politician is actually a huge comic book nerd. Something like that. You've got to have something. Something you secretly like that people wouldn't expect.
Well, I don't. End of story.
Hey, uh-oh. The lady doth protest too much, methinks.
Who talks like that?
What do you mean? I just said I don't.
Which means you definitely do. Well, what is it? Come on, I gotta know.
Okay, enough with the DVDs. Let's look at the mess of pizza boxes.
What's wrong, Aaliyah? You hungry or something?
Excuse me? What are you insinuating?
Well, you're staring right at an empty pizza box.
Please don't compare yourself to me. Besides, I have a refined palate.
Hey, that was uncalled for. Pizza is a sacred food, remember? You don't need to feel embarrassed for being unable to stop staring at it. It enthralls all who gaze upon it. That's the power of pizza.
Stop, Agent Jones. I've had enough of this sacred pizza bit. I'm sick of you Chicagoans and your obsession with pizza. Pizza, 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 24 hours a day, that's all you ever talk about. What's next? You gonna launch into a tirade about how deep dish is the only proper way to make pizza?
No, Aaliyah. You just don't get it, do you? As a Chicagoan, I'm proud of the deep dish pizza. But get this, I love New York-style pizza too.
I prefer New York style too.
It doesn't matter what kind of pizza it is. As long as it's a pizza, it's beautiful. What? Still don't get it? Okay, here. I'm gonna put it in terms that I'm sure even you could understand. All pizzas are created equal. Eat your heart out, Nietzsche.
Just forget I mentioned anything.
Moving on. Oh, now, hey, look. Some open up here. No, that's not what I wanted. I can only look at the unfinished pieces. Okay.
Agent Jones, that chessboard is still bugging me. I don't know why, but it just does. You really think he was playing chess all by himself?
I don't know. I definitely think it's possible.
How?
Maybe he's remembering the strategies an old friend of his used to use. If it's someone he played for years, he's probably capable of recreating their playing style. And besides, Morgan's beaten a Grandmaster before. You know that, right?
I read about that in the Greenvale report.
Even a computer can play chess these days, right? I'm sure that a Grandmaster level player would have no trouble emulating someone else's strategy.
Whose chess strategy is he emulating then?
Now let's look at, hold on, lightning in the sky.
Ready to spill the beans, Aaliyah?
I'm afraid of thunder. Happy now?
Katrina? All right, I'll stop.
Good. Now let's get back to the investigation.
No. Hold on. Now that I think about it, that doesn't really qualify as a soft spot. What I'm looking for is more, how should I say it? Adorable? You know, something that would make you blush. There's gotta be something. Please, I'm begging you.
I love koalas.
Koalas? Personally, I like kangaroos, but that's just me.
They're just so cute. I can't resist them. All I need to do is look at a picture of one and fuzzy wuzzies swim all over me. I mean, the way they look, the way they're shaped, the color of their fur, I mean, even down to how they only eat eucalyptus. I just love everything about them. Once I get some time off, I'm gonna travel to Australia and hug one for real. That's one of the top 5 goals on my lifetime to-do list right now. This conversation never happened, is that understood?
Weird goal. Alright, now the final piece.
So, why did you decide to take this case?
Because it's my job.
Really? I don't buy it.
Why not?
You aren't just following orders here. You've got way too much emotion invested in this. Some kind of special emotion. There's no use trying to hide it. Despite how I may look, data analysis is my forte. I know how... I don't mean to be nosy, but would it kill you to confide in me a little? I didn't manage to live this long simply because I'm fiendishly handsome. And besides, we're going to be tiptoeing across a thin line of legality with the rest of this case, so I'd prefer to have some probable cause. That way, at least I can back you up when you need me to.
There exists in the world a single path along which no one can go except you. Whither does it lead? Do not ask, go along it.
You're pulling out Nietzsche at a time like this? Come on.
I have a little brother. After overdosing on a certain drug, he was thrown into rehab. He's been clean for 2 years now, but he still won't utter a single word. All day long, he's plagued by hallucinations. He can't tell if he's dead or alive, if this is reality or if it's all a dream.
Sang Rouge?
That's right. The doctor can't tell what's causing his condition, so they can't treat him. He just told me to prepare for the possibility that I may never get my brother back. This was his. I bought it for him after he graduated high school and found a job.
The tie.
He never got a single chance to wear it, though. Someday, I believe that he'll get better, and I'll get to see him put this on and head out to work.
So you think that if we nab the person behind all this, we may figure out how to conquer the addiction?
Right.
You really think it'll be that easy?
I don't know. But I can't just sit around and do nothing. He's the only family I have in the entire world.
What about your parents?
When I was only 13, Katrina took him, leaving my 7-year-old brother and I behind.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I've already dealt with my past. Now I'm just working as hard as I can to complete the duty I've been given.
Yeah.
Hey, Agent Jones. I just want to double-check one thing. You didn't find anything in the bathroom.
Nope. Nothing in there.
It must be the bedroom, then. Just like I thought.
Are you serious about this?
Huh? Now you're having second thoughts?
Well, not exactly.
Then what?
I understand how you feel. But he's got an incurable disease. And he used to be one of us.
So? The truth he's given us so far could all be completely fabricated. He's a genius lone wolf agent who solved nothing but difficult cases during his years of active duty. That's what they told me at Quantico, at least. Over and over again, I had to listen to them talk about how no one could ever replicate the kind of work he did. But let's be real here. You saw his face, didn't you? It was inhuman. It looked like the face of a killer who's been possessed by death. Patricia Clarkson is here, in the next room, only a single wall away from us. After 14 years, he went back to Le Carré, kidnapped her, and imprisoned her here. He's trying to complete something big right now. Something that's deeply connected to Saint Rouge.
Huh. So are we going back to the past now? Let's see. Oh, she went into the room. Let's see. A lot of files. PJ Clarkson's eye patch. Ah.
What is all this?
Huh. That is a weirdly... Simon Jones. Oh, he's in the room too. Oh, I can only move it one way.
Pictures of people from Le Carré.
Daniel Clarkson's still alive? Okay. Melvin Woods has an ex. Candy Woods has an ex. Well, they disappeared, so maybe they're still alive but just missing. Okay.
And this wall is dedicated to Greenvale. All the deceased have been crossed out. Sheriff Melvin Woods?
They've been crossed out too. Not a good sign for Melvin. Not a good sign at all. Okay, so whenever it has the L in the bottom left-hand corner, that means I can only, no matter what way I push it, it only goes in one direction. Like this. So. Let's see what's under the cloth.
Lise Clarkson?
Huh.
Where's Patricia?
Well, that's weird.
That's our altar. What are you doing?
Is he choking her? Now it's back to the past. I'm guessing. Weird direction. Very weird direction. Let's see where this takes us. All right. There it goes. "2005. 2005. Le Carré, Louisiana. Cutscene. His face got all veiny. The red seeds are messing him up.
York! Agent York! York! Agent York! York! Agent York! Hey! Agent York! Agent York? Hey! Hey, Agent York.
Okay, she got a lot older.
You're Lise Clarkson.
What's wrong? You're acting weird.
Sorry, Patty, I'm fine now. More importantly, do these red seeds come from some kind of plant that grows around this area?
I don't know. What do I look like, a botanist?
This isn't your average backwoods town. The Clarksons' ego and control has been piercing the town's heart like a massive dinosaur bone. But over this past century, time has been busy eroding the beast's power from within. And now, the very thing that once fortified this town is polluting it with putrid gas and rotten marrow. Zach, this is the point where it all collapses.
Does it now? Search for clues at the altar near Lisa's discovery site. Okay. Didn't we already do this? Damn hotel. Hey, it's Danny Boy. Let's see what Danny Boy.
Just do me a kindness and shut up.
You again. I just want to hear what you have to say. I ain't got nothing to say. If you got all this free time on your hands, why don't you go and catch the goddamn killer? Bring me the person who killed my treasure. If you can't, then you might as well just get the hell out of town before us Clarksons decide to set sights on you. That's an awfully aggressive thing to say, Danny. Why are you so angry? Are you just irritated that you're powerless despite the circumstances? Are you regretting something? Or merely searching for something? Shut up! I'll be happy to lend a hand if you need it, as an FBI special agent. Beat it, asshole! This town's been Clarkson's turf since a long time ago. FBI pricks don't belong here. He's so easy to read, Zach. I lost something precious along with my right arm. It's written right over his face. This makes things much simpler. We simply need to look for the place where he lost his arm. I'm sure we'll find something worth running around this town for. Okay, so where the alligator bit his arm off. But for now, let's do this. Yes. Inspection start. Very cool, man. Where Lisa... Well, let's look at the good grass.
The growth is all missing from this particular section. It wasn't just cutaway. She used fire to burn it out. Everything was planned so meticulously, as if she wanted to show this altar to someone. That's why Chuck ended up discovering it.
Blueprint.
Zach, this is an ominous sign. Among all the different footprints here are a set made from engineer boots. Yes, I know. He probably only made them when he came to inspect the scene. I'm sure that Patty and I left our own set of prints here too. But how do you explain the set that's inside the yellow tape? There's a flat, evenly weighted stone here. I bet we could use this to score an amazing stone skipping record. Let's give it a try whenever we get some downtime. For now, we need to focus on this investigation, Zach.
Hold on.
There's some decomposing cloth here. We saw the same type of cloth at the sugarcane plantation. They must have used that cloth when they transported Lisa's body. But who cares about mundane evidence like that? This isn't a case that can be solved by gathering the kind of evidence we'd need to submit to a court. This altar is covered in burn marks, but there's hardly any residue left. There's no way for me to tell what was burned here. I could send it home for analysis, but is that really necessary? It'll just end up giving Abrahams more busy work. More importantly, Zach, someone who knew how to manipulate fire was behind all this. In other words, these roots prove that Lena was here. And that's enough for me. After Lise Clarkson was murdered, her body was put back together here. Just like how Galena's body was dismembered, then rearranged within the holding cell. Lena Doman and PJ's bodies were also blown to pieces in the end. Perhaps that's the nature of the curse that's taken hold of the Clarksons. What do you think, Zach? Is there any significance to these similarities?
Okay. I didn't inspect the red seeds. Okay.
Hey! FBI! What the hell you doing back here?
Hoverboat.
You already solved the case, yeah? So go on! Get your ass out of town!
Wow. Not very friendly. Rude.
Why do you think I solved the case?
Shoot! Exactly how stupid are you, FBI? This is Luke Carre, remember? Every feller in town already knows that Professor Orr's the one behind all this shit.
Hey, Chuck. Can you see the altar from there?
I'd see the whole damn thing. Along with your stupid ass standing there, trying to act all smart and shit.
You told me that the poacher's boat you were chasing disappeared around this area, correct?
Yeah, that's what I said, all right. What, you forget already? If you're just gonna waste our tax dollars out here, least you could do is catch them goddamn poachers. Fucking FBI, go and make yourself useful for once in your damn life.
Chuck, we don't chase down fishing boats. Unless it's a terrorist boat that plans to overthrow our government, that is.
Huh. Then stop acting all leery, like I ain't being truthful or whatever. I'm busy too, you know. So long, FBI.
Zach, he just taught us what the true purpose of this altar is. It was built here so that the ritual could be watched from a boat in the bayou.
What do you mean? They could have just walked out here. There's no reason why they had to watch it from a boat.
The Goddess of Fertility, Patty.
And here we go.
The Goddess of Fertility. A fine name indeed. So much blood has been shed, yet you remain in this town. Surely, you know why.
That's a pretty good idea.
Of course I do, Hoongan. My work here isn't finished yet. You know, I could really use one of your oracles right now.
You're more fun than I thought. Here's the oracle you ask for. Listen with your heart. Speak to the 17 comrades who saw the birth of New Orleans. Feel the holy Allah. The giant lady's finger points down toward your goal, the entrance to the forbidden.
Poetic and graceful as ever, Hungan.
Let's see where this takes us.
Hungan's oracles are leading us toward the core of this case.
Yes.
That's the one thing I'm sure of. But don't misunderstand, Zach. I'm not blindly following him. I only follow my intuition. Metaphysical offender profiling. That's all there is to it.
Oracle decryption, start.
The 17 comrades must refer to some area that has 17 of the same thing in it. We may need to use history to figure this one out. After all, we need to find someone or something that saw the birth of New Orleans. That's it, Zach. The French established the colony of La Nouvelle-Orléans in 1718, just about 300 years ago. The only 17 comrades that would have been around back then are a majestic road lined by oak trees. Come on, let's go ask these sages of Lucare for some help on our investigation. Zach, the Holy Allah is a shockingly simple metaphor, especially considering the quality of the oracles we've received thus far. It seems as if Hungan's poetic muse is finally running dry. The great thing about us Americans is that we can recreate our homeland anywhere. We're happy to transport crunchy bacon across the deserts of Africa if we need to. That's what it means to be American, and this Holy Allah is just another example of that. From the early days of the frontier era, they've been helping us Americans be what we've always meant to be. Hey Zach, if the Holy Allah needs to be filled, things must be dire. Imagine what... That's it. I never doubted you, Zach. The Holy Allah refers to a water tower. Specifically that water tower with its Clarkson family crest. It must be hiding some sort of clue. Let's fill the Allah and see what it yields.
Let's go, baby! See where it takes us.
Zach, what do you think the giant lady's finger is? I'm at a loss. I never thought one of Hungan's childish riddles would force me to think so hard. But, oh well. I'm sure that as we deal with the rest of the oracle, it'll reveal itself to us.
Sure.
What? Is there something on my face?
Listen carefully, Patricia. As my skilled assistant, I trust you a great deal. So I want you to answer me honestly.
Answer what?
Do you have any idea where Melvin might have gone?
No.
He didn't seem to be acting or talking differently than usual?
No. I don't think so.
Okay, I believe your words. Zach, we have a lot of work to do. It feels like we're finally approaching the climax here.
Then let's see. Head to the water tower, head to the Memorial Oak. Okay, let me read that. Hold on. Memorial Oak Street, visit the 300-year-old oak trees. Okay, you're just... Let me get on the main road, see where I'm at exactly. Is it Danny's car? Probably is. Alright, let's check out the map. See where we're at. And to get to a 300-year-old oak tree. This is the water tower. Alright, let's... Oh, I didn't activate this one. Okay. Cool. I don't know where that oak tree is supposed to be again. Hold on. Oak Tree Lane. Oak Tree Lane. I think it's... I'm not even... Oh, wait. Memorial Oak Tree Lane. This is what it is. So if I just go to the Owl's Nest, we'll be there. Oh, no. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna let that play out, and I'll be back in a couple minutes. Alright, I'm back. Let's do this. And it is over here. Hey, my skateboard got repaired.
We've been in this town for longer than we originally planned, haven't we? Oh no, I'm not complaining. I'm used to living out of a hotel, and I love southern food. There are some inconveniences, though. There's no movie theater in this town, nor is there a video rental store, and the TV in the hotel room doesn't get any of the on-demand movie channels. We'll just have to get lucky.
Hold on. Right over here. Oh, wait, I skipped that. What was he gonna say? Oh, here it is. Let's inspect.
Zach, do you sense that? These trees have watched over this land for the past 300 years. Long before the Clarksons built up their town, these trees were here. If they could speak, I wonder what they'd have to say about this case. Has there always been a different number of trees on each side?
Yeah, I heard that by the time our town came along, there were only 17 left.
Huh.
A general from the South might have cut one down during the Civil War.
Intriguing, Patty. Why did he cut one down?
I don't know. Folks say he planted a red tree in its place. I don't know if that's true or not, though.
Zach, the shape of these seeds. They look just like the ones we saw at Lisa's altar.
The red seeds.
Patty, it appears that legend about the red tree wasn't a total lie. The first tree is withered and gone, but the shells from its seeds remain. Perhaps that red tree left some descendants somewhere else.
Dalmatian.
Zach, he seems to know something that we don't. Doesn't it seem like he's trying to guide us somewhere?
What? What's going on?
Change of plans, Patty. Let's go on a little stroll with that Dalmatian.
Follow the dog. Follow the eerie Dalmatian. So it's not a normal Dalmatian, it's an eerie Dalmatian. I can dig it. This thing doesn't even have a marker on it, so if I lose it, shit out of luck. Better be vigilant. Gonna casually walk. I don't want to activate that thing over there, but I'll get back to it. Run faster. Was it this guy? I'm watching you, pal. Should I just skateboard? Keep it simple. Going over here. Hurry up, Doug. Oh, here we go. And we're here. A red tree. My God.
Is this the red tree that General planted?
No way! This is a maple tree.
Okay.
A maple tree? Then it shouldn't be red at this time of year.
You're right. That's strange. A long time ago, my mama and daddy used to come here together a lot. They told me they used to go on dates here, back before I was born. Mama would make sandwiches, then they'd come here and eat them together. My mama was really pretty, you know. When I was a kid, I believed she was a real goddess. Under the boughs of a legendary tree that stayed red all year long, a small miracle was born. One man managed to win the heart of the most beautiful girl in the world, and they call him Melvin Woods.
Right.
Looks like it's time to move on. What a fantastic guide we managed to find. He actually waited for us to finish talking before taking us on to the next spot.
Good dog. Skateboard. Personally, never been a big fan of skateboard. Well, when I was a kid, I used to like skateboarding, but never any good at it. Still not. But it is an interesting hobby, I will give you that. Where are you going? Oh, I guess he follows me if I go off track. Didn't even realize that. Doug really needs to hurry up. There it is. Red tree. Red tree? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Okay, I'm guessing there's probably gonna be one more after this.
Hey, Patty. How would you rate this creation?
Not bad, I reckon. They made good use of its natural form, while also pulling out the soul from within. The artificial color also looks pretty. You don't usually see this level of harmony. Something unnatural always ends up getting left behind.
Zach, did you catch all that? She sounded just like the curator of an art gallery in New York. I think we may have just uncovered a new side of her. But unfortunately, I can't see anything artistic about it. Honestly, it looks insane to me. That's all I get from it. And there's no way that this is a descendant of the tree that the General planted.
So we got one more. Yeah, these type of games is always a rule of threes. So the first two, not it. The third is always our guy. Sometimes they like to switch it up and make it 4, but it's just it really is. So clearly this next one is going to be our guy. It's just a matter of how long it'll take us to get there. Fetch quests and follow missions. Not a particular fan. The dog go. Totally lost the dog. Oh no, there he is. Where are you going? Are you really swimming across there? I'm just gonna take this bridge. Where is he? Okay, there's the dog. Dick! The car should have been watching where I was going. What an asshole. Alright, come on. there's something over here. Oh, I'm seeing another glowy. Where the hell is this dog going? Running on a little too long. Not seeing any red trees. I'm not. You're doing a bad job, dog. You're doing a very bad job. Go through here. Is that what we're doing? I think that's what we're doing. Yeah, buddy, that's what we're doing. Well, this makes more sense. I'm gonna beat the dog there. Buddy, hold on. Okay, I didn't realize there was another section to go through. Okay, I think I maybe lost the dog. Maybe it was a mistake to try to beat the dog there.
It appears that we've lost sight of our guides. Oh well, let's head back to the lab.
Oh, you son of a bitch! No, no. No, there's got to be a red tree here. God damn it. Son of a whore. Okay, that was my bad. Got a little too impatient. In my defense.
AKA Professor R.
That
How
went
could
all the way
such
to
an
the
intelligent person like her suffer such a tragic downfall? Does the South really corrupt people like Patty said? This sunlight certainly seems capable of breaking someone down. No matter how you try to resist it, it's so hot it feels like I'm burning up. But that doesn't explain it. Perhaps we really do need to focus on the Clarkson bloodline itself. Everything in this town, whether it's visible or invisible, it all carries shades of their influence. Buildings, people, conversations, food, right down to each blade of grass. There isn't anything beyond the reach of the Clarksons' breath. Even San Rouge itself was created by Clarkson blood. That just looking at the people involved in this case tells us all we need to know, don't you think? What stands before us now aren't your usual serial killers. Not even your usual drug case. It's the history of sin that's weighing down the shoulders of a massive entity known as the Clarkson family. And we're simply lost soul.
I gotta cross the bridge in order to get through here, don't I? Yeah, you dirty bastard. Should not have lost that dog. Okay, I can go this way. Hey, look, it's an alligator. Crocodile.
Clarksons chose a dragonfly for their family crest. In some European countries, dragonflies are called devil's needles, and folklore suggests that they fly around, sewing up the mouths of children who don't do as they're told.
Oh, hey, that crocodile is coming at me. Or was. See, he's humming Amazing Grace. Wolves. Dogs. And there's our red tree. This time I'm not going to make the same mistake. It's not going to happen. No.
Zach, we can't fall behind this time.
Yeah, I know. Just do it, man. Just go. Just go, bro. The only thing worse than the fetch quest and the escort mission is this. So, it's not the worst thing we could be doing, but it's also not great. Just saying. I mean, there's certain ways to do it. Doesn't necessarily have to be terrible. Still not great. Damn doggone. Oh, there it is. See, he's trying to lose me. It's his own damn fault. Quit being an asshole, you dog. This is the part where he goes into the ocean, or the river, crosses it, instead of going to that bridge that's clearly right there. And, yeah. Get off the damn... There we go. Didn't hit me that time, did you, bitch? Say about this game that I didn't even think about is the sound effects are a lot better than the first game. I mean, not so much when you're riding the what do you call it, skateboard through the grass. That should be different from riding it through the streets, but still, it's way better than otherwise. We'll put a little bit more effort into it. That's all I'm saying. What's that white mark? Is that white mark telling me where I should be going? I go directly there, but for the fact that I don't want to lose this dog again. God damn. I see you, dog. Not gonna get me this time, you little bastard. Just gonna take it nice and slow. Okay, we're almost there. This time I'm not even going to ride the skateboard. I'm just going to follow him directly. Go. Can I follow him through here? No, I can't. I'm much more cautious. Okay, where'd you go, you little bastard? I think he's going up here. There you are. You dog son of a bitch. And we are done. See? Save spot. Is that a safe spot? Oh, I see it. Red. See that? Yeah. That's that guy. It's definitely our guy. Just go there, dude. See? Now he wants to go there. Yeah, I don't need you anymore. Red tree. That was an ordeal. But we did it.
Zach, now this is interesting. It looks like a tree that you could find anywhere, yet it's also unlike any other. Completely alien. And look how it's weaved its way into the landscape. Almost like cancer cells invading a human body. You might not even notice it unless you're focused on finding it. And this feeling. As I gaze upon this tree, I can feel evil emotions rising out from within me. Why on earth did that Southern general bring this tree into this town? I promise to protect you from all the evil in our world. Do not touch this tree. Got that, Patty?
Got it, Agent York.
Evil tree.
We successfully spoke with the 17 comrades. I feel like they showed us a side of nature that transcends the realms of human knowledge. Next up is the Holy Allah. According to the Oracle, the Holy Allah needs to be filled. We may be due for another childish puzzle soon, Zach. But that's okay. After all, we came all the way out here to the boondocks. Why not enjoy playing by their rules for a bit?
Why not? So let's see what we got here. I guess for now, we're just gonna ignore this crazy ass tree and make our way to the next round.
Were you thinking about Galena too? And all the other women we've seen so far? I'm right, aren't I? This is a vast country. Incredibly vast. And it's mostly composed of mountains, deserts, and farmland, with small towns scattered about here and there. That's how America looks to me. Compared to the scale of this...
Hold on. And let's go over here. And it's supposed to be this here water tower, right? Let's go. We're just gonna check out this last water tower, and then we'll probably close this out. But I want to leave things on a high note, or at least a more interesting note than following around a dog. It's a terrible choice. It's terrible. Let's keep it moving. If not,
this town sure is peaceful, Zach. Yes, I know what you're about to say. But that's why we're here. To protect this peace. Isn't that right, Zach? Were you thinking about Galena, too? And all the other women we've seen so far on our travels across the states? Zach, I'm right, aren't I? This is a vast...
okay. Should have did that before, but now I did. I think that's one of those skate side missions. I'm gonna avoid that for now. Not important.
Do you think Patty's okay? She acts strong, but it seemed like she was deeply distraught. Where did Melvin disappear to? The same goes for her mother, Candy. We never even got a chance to meet her mother. Did they get swallowed up into the Clarksons' vortex as well? We need to hurry, Zach. As of now, Patty could be in danger. Can't stop moving until we find the source to all this chaos.
This is true. It's very true. Okay. Here we are. Water tower number 14.
This thing sure looks tall when you look at it up close. But why do they gotta build it up so high anyway?
The height gives them the necessary pressure to pump the water out. Also, building it in a spot where anyone could easily access it would only create more problems.
Problems?
In a certain Missouri town, they built the water tower low enough that a person could easily climb up to it. And that's exactly where a mass murderer decided to hide the bodies of all his victims. The water tower was so low to the ground that he could even climb up to it while carrying a dead body on his back.
Why would you tell a little girl that?
Incidentally, they ended up finding a total of 43 bodies in there. But the part that truly shocked Zach and I wasn't the number of bodies, Patty.
What?
It was the fact that over the 6 months from the first murder to when the case was solved, that whole time, the townspeople had been drinking the water.
Agent York, look! I think we can climb up from there. Let's go.
But Patty, I was just getting to the good part.
It's a little girl, man. It's not cool. It's just not cool. Climb up the water tail. Okay. Let me see if there's another quest on the agenda too. Nope. Okay, this is it. So let's do it. We're climbing.
So this is our town. Looking down on it from here, it's hard to imagine any bad stuff ever happened at all.
Listen carefully, Patricia. You just leave Melvin to me. I promise I'll take care of things. You're grown up. You're more of an adult than anyone else in this town, I guarantee it. But that doesn't mean you have to suffer through everything without ever saying a word about it. Just remember that, okay? Zach, it looks like the holy Allah hasn't been sucking up water properly. No wonder the shower in our hotel room felt so weak. Patty, who manages this water tower?
This is Lucare. You should know the answer to that by now.
The Clarksons. Judging from their current situation, I don't think they'll be able to give us a timely response.
Yeah.
Do you know where the water comes from?
Probably Isaac Lake?
That settles it. Let's fill the holy Allah and solve this problem ourselves.
I knew you were gonna say that, Agent York.
So what are we doing now? Head to Isaac Lake and find out what went wrong with the tank. I'll do it. Depending on how close it is. Isaac Lake. Okay, it's actually not that far. Alright, screw it. I'll do this last mission and then I'll close things out.
Zach, you're a coffee person, right? No sugar, only milk. Yes, I'm completely with you on that one.
Almost there. Clarkson Waterworks Management Reservoir number 2, Isaac Lake. Cutscene.
Isaac Lake?
That's the name of the former head of the Clarkson family. When he retired, they built this lake to commemorate his career. That's why it's called Isaac Lake.
They wanted people to remember the power of the Clarkson family every time they use their water, huh?
You sure don't miss a beat.
The water level's higher than I expected. They probably haven't been out here to check on it since Lise was murdered.
I bet that's where the water gets sucked up into the water tower.
Mr. Alligator.
Huh.
Never thought I'd have to use you to fight a real alligator. Just what does that skeletal gentleman have in mind for us, Zach?
Defeat the alligators to inspect the pump. I mean, Louisiana. You want to come at me? Oh wow, this is a big one. Ooh, you. Damn right. There are actually a lot of those little guys, aren't there? These things just respawn? fight me? Kick your ass! Who else wants some, huh? I ain't playing around no more.
Did you notice?
Alright, come on. You wanna fight? Forget alligator wrestling. Alligator boxing. That's right. You want some too? All you can get. Okay, I'm actually losing a lot of health. I'm gonna keep it moving now. Let's go ahead and heal. And then, because I'm pretty sure they're just respawning at this point. I don't know that for a fact, but I'm pretty sure. Let's skateboard. Screw you guys. Okay, screw this. There we go. Shoot him in the face. Did you shot him in the
Open the door, Patty.
God damn, dude.
Now, Patty.
Slow motion. When in doubt, make a run for it. That's my takeaway from that scene. Okay then. I see a save spot here, which I believe I will do. Okay, I think that's a pretty good spot to put a pin in things. So yeah, this has been Deadly Premonition 2. And that was pretty good. I mean, it started off things pretty strong. We went and did the second dungeon, had a boss fight. It was pretty weird seeing, didn't expect them to kill a PJ so quick, but hey, it's all part of the storyline. So yeah, looks like things might be winding down. He's talking about the final parts here, so who knows? Who knows? But I'm curious to see where this thing ends up, and I know you're curious to see where this game ends. So hey, if you like this, please hit that like button. Please subscribe for more content, and I'll see you next time.